I wanted to work in nature, work with animals. So I went into fishes and wildlife biology. I was usually the only woman in any of the classes. When I graduated, I worked for the Conservation Commission part-time and kept asking to be interviewed for full-time positions. But I was constantly told, Cindy, we're not ready for a woman in the field. I worked at a Department of Agriculture lab for a couple years, and then was given a chance to interview as an environmental specialist in the field. I was hired as the first woman. Solid waste and most of the utilities were male-oriented.
Cindy was brave to move into a field she cared about so much. She was willing to stand on the same playing field as men.
I used to be a bow hunter, and the men would say, oh, you'll never get a deer with a bow, Cindy. First animal that walks under my tree was a trophy buck. I killed it, perfect shot. I was not going to let someone tell me I couldn't do something. I was going to try and do it and prove to myself I could do it.
Being one of the first women in the solid waste industry in Iowa, Cindy always came ready with a lot of grit and determination.
She doesn't let obstacles get in her way. She's willing to work with people, but she's also willing to stand up for the things she thinks are really important and to try to change things. Not everybody's willing to do that.
I can still remember the first day she came to our site as a DNR inspector. I was used to doing an inspection from the seat of the pickup and riding around the site. Cindy let me know that we were going to get out of the pickup and we were going to walk the entire site. That gave me an idea of her passion about the detail and the importance of the industry.
She's also was the pioneer for ISOSWO.
To me, landfill operations are common sense. So I worked with a lot of landfill operators to bring their sites up to the caliber that we wanted in the environment. I realized the landfill operators really did not know what was going on at the other landfills. So I convinced my boss at the time to allow me to pull together in our field office just a luncheon and invited the county engineers, the landfill operators. They decided, yeah, this was good. Let's do this annually. Let's bring in the whole state.
I think the first meeting that Cindy helped organize, there were probably 60 people in that meeting, and I don't think there were more than 3 or 4 women.
Now I see almost half of the people are women in one position or another. I'm very happy to see the progress.
As a consultant, she just doesn't care about the mechanics of the landfill. She cares about the people that are working there.
When I was interviewing for this job, I didn't get it the first time. And then Cindy decided to keep my name on record. She got back to me, said there was some openings for operators. From then on, Cindy kind of put me under her wing and just pushed me to be the best I could. As a mentor, she's somebody you can ask any question to. She doesn't hold judgment if you don't know, always pushing you forward, wanting you to succeed. But if you do fail, she helps you get back up. I think if I didn't have Cindy, there's no way I'd be where I'm at now.
She cares so much about landfill issues, about the environment and sustainability.
I think the biggest impact Cindy had was in her outspokenness, and the reason she was outspoken is she was so passionate about what she did. She was inspirational to me. She really was.
She's the only person I know that when she travels overseas, she visits landfill sites or recycling centers. I just think that's something special about her.
I don't know that there's any one thing I could say kept me going in solid waste. I get bored easily. And so I always am looking for a new challenge. Where do we go 20 years from now? We've become quite a disposable society. I like to think that we just have to figure out how to manage what we have the best we can, knowing every year or 5 years or 10 years, it's going to change, and be prepared for it to change.
On behalf of SWANA, I am pleased to join the chapter as it honors Cindy Turkle with ISOSWO's Professional Achievement Award. We thank Cindy for being a SWANA member for more than 30 years, something very few people can say. Congratulations on this recognition, Cindy, and thank you for your long-standing commitment to the solid waste industry.
I'm honored that the board has given me this award. I see the value of the organization, and I hope that it will continue to provide a good networking and educational opportunity for all of Iowa's solid waste professionals. Not everybody has a chance to like their job, and I have enjoyed my job. I've enjoyed the ride.